So that is my fault. That is my fault, chat. I apologize. I apologize. My bad. My bad. I went ahead and unlisted the last live stream. I jacked it up. I'm sorry. I messed up. Guys, go ahead and come back. Come on back. Come on back. We back. Yeah, sorry. I hit the wrong. I hate that, like, I hit the button. I accidentally hit end stream instead of end the recording. And yeah, it should give you at least a warning, like, hey, you just hit, you know, end stream or whatever. Like, are you sure you want to end something? But no, it just ends it. Sorry. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. All right, so what? All right, so what did you say? You said it was episode 104. Let's see, or 145. 145. Let's see. And you said we should listen to what Bbaaabbyy has to say, all the way at the 58 mark. All right, let's go to 57. He's in his car. Bro, you know you big time when you can just like jump in your car real quick and just do a quick like hour and a half podcast from your car. That's crazy. Let's see here. That isn't right. Wait, I thought you said it was 145. Go back to the menu. I'm sorry. What? Which one is it? Oh, 146. I got a gallon of, well, it's not sweet because it's zero sugar, but tea. I like it. I like doing it this way. I feel free. I feel alive. Okay. All right. So it's, wait, I was just at 146. Oh wait, that's 145. There is no 146. It skips.
You think that
Am I on the right? You see it on yours? Huh. Why is it? Maybe if I... That is weird. Yeah, it's like not coming up at all. Try going to video tab. That's what I did before. I went here. And then I went to the video tab. And yeah, they got 147. And then 145. It's right there. It was there. Oh.
You think that?
Where? It's in live? Oh. Oh, okay, it's right here. He doesn't have it on this little thing. Okay. Okay. I see it now. I see it now. I found it. You guys don't have to yell at me. I see it now. All right. All right, let's see. So you said it's at 58. All right, let's see what he has to... Dude, I swear, Bbaaabbyy is not even prepared. All right, let's go to 58. You said this is when they start talking about the Spurs. Let's see. Is this Barstool? That's the Barstool thing. All right. See what he has to say.
Dudes in jail today
prison today that had they had like a 45-inch flat screen. They were sitting on the bottom bunk playing fucking 2K. That's
Yeah. But still, they can't leave. You can't leave. That's my. You can't walk up.
Okay, actually, I want this conversation. I want to hear about this. What? I always find it kind of strange when people talk about prison, and they're like, "Look at this. They can watch television." I'm like, bro, they're in prison. like you're in prison, bro. That always drives me crazy when people like get so upset about like stuff like that. They should get beat all day. Like, what?
Bro, I would make the best of it. I'd be like that Drewski skit where he's like throwing the Frito bag to himself, just like having the time of his life in there, you know?
No, ain't no such thing.
You don't think you'd be playing it like hoops on like like Apple Crate or something like that? Like
obviously that'd be the the organic go-to. That working out, push-ups, my body would be crazy, but like Ron, I wouldn't know what to do. Child time, like you have a collect call from like I wouldn't know what to do. I can't leave it.
My biggest fear is going to prison for something I didn't do. That's like my biggest fear in the world. That is the scariest thought imaginable. That's why I don't leave my house except for work.
In my wheel, I can't go drive.
I would do the pain. I would do the rain. I can't
see my kids. I'm only limited to certain phone calls, no internet.
I saw a still picture of two dudes in prison today that had they had like a 45-inch flat screen. They were sitting on the bottom bunk playing fucking 2K. That's
yeah. But still, they can't leave. You can't leave. That's my. You can't walk up and leave. You feel me? Like you can't do that. I'm cool.
Yeah, it sounds smart to stay out of there.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll stay out of jail too. Now that you've talked me out of it.
I was in Cali this past week, and I was in Cali, and
I wasn't.
Chat, have you guys heard about the Lil Nas X stuff? That's kind of crazy. 4 felony counts. Like I saw the video of him walking down the street. He didn't seem violent or anything. So, what happened? Like they called the cops and then it escalated. Like what the heck happened? That is wild to me. Everyone thought it was just a stunt at first, but apparently not.
Out there.
Man, look, I had the kiddos out there, man.
I told you long ago.
Man, I'm talking about, we go work out, and the gym was at.
Tex.
Wemby there.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Wemby there. Right? And this is how I'm like, and my son, his friend, they're there together, and they're like, they walk in, they don't know what's going on, right? We walk up, the guy tells me, he's like, yeah, Pat, 5-10 minutes, Wemby's almost finishing up, right? So my son, his homie, they hear Wemby, Wemby here, right? So now they stoked out. Wrong, we walk in, and you got to think, wrong, this is my first time ever seeing Wemby. Right? The year I was supposed to play Wemby,
it is.
I was sick one game. Joel had 70. So when I played the Spurs, I think they
went to he didn't play that game?
Too. And the second time that I was already traded to the Bucks, and the Bucks already played him already. So I didn't see Wemby. So this is my first time
laying eyes on him.
I'm like the kids too. I just gotta see this big motherfucker right here, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, we walk.
Quick question, chat, and anybody that sees this on YouTube. Do you think that Wemby will have the same aura? I know this is a weird way of putting it, but is he going to have the same aura as Michael Jordan? Because like I really want to believe that he has the competitive nature of a MJ, and one day, you know, if he works really hard, he could end up being greater than MJ. That would be crazy, insane. End up being the greatest player of all time. But like, does he have the sauce? You know what I mean? Like, it's something about Michael Jordan that he just, I don't know, man. He was so cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He was just so cool. You watch Space Jam, and it's just a whole nother vibe. Like, he can't act worth anything, but it's just his presence. It was just something about Michael. You know? We really haven't gotten that since Michael, really. Someone said the aura of Kobe. Kobe didn't have the Michael Jordan aura. You know what I mean?
Can't wrong. He on the table wrong.
He'll definitely do it.
The
Definitely.
table.
Yeah.
I know he's on a banquet hall table.
I'm talking about wrong. The table ain't even like it ain't even enough. Like his arms are hanging out. I'm like, okay, cool, but you still can't like get it because he's laying down and getting this treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, I'm working out, and
Did he still have the baldy?
yeah, and I'm working out. You feel me? And my kids see him on the table, but so they're trying to be cool. They on the other end working out. You know what I'm saying? You know, they cooling out. He gets off the table. I'm like 30, 40 minutes into my workout. He gets off the table. Boom. He pat. You know, man, if you want to come work out tomorrow, we plan tomorrow at this gym at 10:30. Come through, right? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, for sure, hell yeah, right? So, all right, cool. We organized that. My son and his friend, I turn around, wrong. My son and his friend are like wrong. They like this wrong. I'm talking about like wrong, like this wrong. Like he say what's up to him. They're stuck. He turn around, walk off. They're stuck. Like, I mean, go say hey. Why y'all just staring at the man like?
They couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe.
I don't think it's just. Is it just that he's? It's not just that he's tall. Does he have it? Does he have it? Because Wemby's really cool. Wemby's really, really cool. But it was just something so charismatic about MJ, right? And he had everybody starstruck all the time. I hope Wemby gets that. I hope he gets that. Another thing that's similar about like MJ and Wemby is the amount of humbleness. Because I don't think Wemby will ever say I'm the greatest player of all time. Just like Michael Jordan never said that. I know that's something small, but it's not. It's a big deal. Yes, Clan? I don't know, man. I hope so.
Wrong.
I mean, he is.
He'll come with winning.
larger
That's
than
true.
life
That's
in
true.
every way possible.
Man, boy, that man in them runs, he looks so good. He looks so healthy, man. You know, he coming back from injury too, so you always have to, you know what I'm saying, like, hope the body's doing well. But man, he looks so motherfucking talented. Oh my, wrong, he was doing shit. Wrong, he's spent off a motherfucker, wrong, half his body is out of bounds and his arm is in the rim like this. Like it was the wildest shit in the world, dog. This man, like, so yeah. Shout out to the Spurs, man. Spurs out there, they looking good, man. They looking good. They looking in shape. I think that's the most important thing for any team, right? How quick you can get in shape for the upcoming year. Spurs look great. Wemby look great. Wemby, thank you for you made the boys' day. I appreciate it, man. That shit was crazy, man. Ron, he reminded me of the thing at the car wash that's like the
Wacky wavy inflatable too, man.
But the actual size.
Yeah, he has nothing but insane length. Pause.
I'm in that motherfucker.
What? Why we always gotta put pause in? Like, we understood what he meant. It's actually insane, bro. It's actually insane. This is why you don't take any. Well, you guys don't do this anyway. Don't take any Houston Rockets fan, any OKC fan, any Spurs hater in general serious when they talk about our team or when they talk about Wembanyama and how good he actually is. There are actually people that still believe that Wemby isn't a top, at least a top 10 player in the NBA. And it's very apparent that he is. And one thing that really shows it is just how everyone talks about him that has played against him and guys that just come across him and they're like, I'd never seen this a day in my life. Obviously, us as fans, we're very impressed by it. But I mean, take a look at how like these veterans, because Pat Bev is someone that I wouldn't say gets impressed by anybody. I mean, let's just be honest. He not really, like he doesn't back down to anybody. He doesn't like just be in awe and starstruck by just anybody. He's just not that type of person. But when it comes to the Spurs, like he can see the talent. I don't agree with him when he talked about Sohan. Like he kind of compared him to Kawhi. He was like, everybody said Kawhi wasn't going to do anything, and then I don't think Sohan to be like a superstar like Kawhi Leonard in anything. But he does recognize like, oh yeah, Sohan is a really good player. And then it's the same thing with it's a whole nother level with Wemby, and he's like it seems like he's saying this is the greatest player I've ever seen. You know, Pat Bev gives respect where respect is due. Well, yeah. I'm not saying he just like trash talks people for the sake of trash talking them or anything. I'm just saying he doesn't go out of his way to like praise everybody. Like he just doesn't do that.
Like this, like I ain't like usually, you know, I look up to a motherfucker like, yeah, what's up, bro? Well, I'm talking about neck straight up, bro. I'm in that bitch like this, bro. Like, yeah, what's up, bro? You cool?
Like when people come to New York and like look at the buildings.
Right, shit like that, bro. Like it was, if we was outside and the sun was shining, I could stand behind him and he could be shadow type vibe. Yeah, he blocked the sun. He's so motherfucker tall.
But he also had.
As I'm shady, you're gonna be in my shadow.
It's impressive flexibility. Like you see it, like when he's dribbling, it's not like he's like. He's like low. Which is, I mean, that's the KG shit that we were talking about. Like KG walked, so a guy like him can.
And he don't call fouls.
He eats it.
What I'm talking about, like, and usually, like, you know, you hooping, like, obviously you don't call fouls, but like you honor the you know, motherfucker gets slapped on his head, like you honor, like, okay, cool, that was a foul. Man, I'm talking about 3 people was smacking the shit out of him. You feel me? Like he shoot a shot, like. Guys like, man, call foul, Wemby. No, I respect that. I respect a motherfucker who don't call fouls. It's the little things, right? It's the little things that's hoopers. I respect a motherfucker who don't call fouls. We're gonna play all through that shit. No, there ain't no foul. Keep playing.
This is. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not mean to be a hater. I recognize his greatness, but this is one of the reasons I'm not that crazy about giving LeBron the greatest player of all time award. Okay, this is why Michael Jordan in my eyes is number 1. I'm not one of those crazy people that say LeBron is like 10 or like I'm not crazy. But you're talking greatest players of all time. It's a mental thing. That's a mental thing. LeBron is. LeBron will not even be touched and reach for a foul. I remember it was a game. Was it against us? Or was it just another playoff game I was watching? But, man, they replayed it. LeBron. So, after the play, LeBron went up for a layup. He seemingly got fouled. And he was on the ground for, like, ever. And they went to check and see if it was a flagrant. We see the rewind. The hand went like this. It did not touch his face whatsoever. It's just like this. And he was on the ground that long crying. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know if he got in trouble for that. I think this was before all the flopping rules. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty heinous. MJ plays both ends of the court. LeBron takes breaks. LeBron does take breaks. I mean, at this point in his career, I get it, but yeah, he's done that in the past for sure. Yeah, LeBron and his agent have to lobby to convince people he's the greatest. I mean, LeBron also like pushes for it. It's so strange. Like he won that and he's like so wishy-washy too. Like he won the championship, and then after winning the championship, he came out and he said, "This is why I'm the greatest player of all time. I think we can finally put to rest that I'm the greatest player of all time." And then not that long ago, like a month ago or something, he went on a podcast saying like rings don't matter. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, MJ, the original free throw merchant. MJ did get a lot of foul calls because he was MJ, but they did foul him. They genuinely did foul MJ pretty hard. But I mean, that took a while. Like early MJ, I don't know, man. He was on the ground a lot, especially the bad boy Pistons. Like the amount of craziness they got away with was insane. But MJ was just a monster. He was just a whole nother beast.
So he would be all right in jail.
Chill.
Ultimate competitor.
Chill. That motherfucker, I'm talking about, he like this wrong. I'm talking about like he can open that door from right here.
He hit the Space Jam.
For real, bro. So yeah, shout out Wemby, man. He looked nice and healthy. Shout out to the Spurs, man. They look in shape for sure.
I really hope the Spurs are this year's version of the Houston Rockets, a team that was out of the playoffs and then is like a top seed. I think it'll be so nice for the league.
And I like the kid. It was a
We're gonna be number 4.
Keldon Johnson was there. He looked great. Obviously, you know, Harrison Barnes, he a champion, so he's always in shape. His game looked tight, but it was a kid.
Is a kid that was there? He's talking about Carter Bryant.
Champagne.
Oh, Champagne.
Yeah. Julian Champagne. Champagne.
I like him.
Well, he's big too.
Yeah, he can go.
All their dudes are big. What is he, 6'9"?
He can go.
Wait, I thought he was 6. Is he 6'9"? No, I think he's 6'8". How tall is Champagne, chat? I think he's 6'8". Oh, you guys can't see the screen. I'm sorry.
He can go, and he can like put it on the floor, step back.
Yeah, sorry.
Compact. Like he can go. Yeah, they look
6'7".
good. Spurs look good, man. Spurs look good. Spurs look real good. I like what the Spurs doing. They got their staff there. You know, like they locked in. They locked in, man. They locked in.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch. They have to be one of the teams that people are most excited to watch, not just for Wemby, but like their guard rotation is good, their youth is good, their vets are good, and obviously the Spurs organization. No distractions in San Antonio.
No.
And everybody, he mentioned the size. Yeah, we have a pretty big team this year.
Distractions, and I'm a young lady walked up to me. Obviously, when I say young lady, I always call women young, so because I don't want to disrespect anyone's age. But
of course,
she's a little older than me. But a young lady walked up to me, introduced herself, from Seattle. Spent a lot of time with Seattle SuperSonics, right? And she's giving me the story. I'll make sure I hold the Wemby thing down. She gave me a crazy story. She don't bring me anyone unless they want to be great. I say, wow. I wrote that shit down on my invisible.
Who is this? Definitely glazing us, yeah, for sure. Who is he talking about? A lady came up to him. Who's this lady? I completely lost track. Who is the lady? Chat, tell me who the lady was. I don't know what he was saying here. A lady came up and she said, "Don't bring me anybody unless they're great." I have no idea. I got lost while he was telling the story. I have no idea. Bring it back. She works for Wemby? She works for Wemby. She's like a trainer or something? Random lady. Yeah, he's like a random lady came up.
Walked up to me.
Distractions in San Antonio.
No distractions. And I'm a young lady walked up to me. Obviously, when I say young lady, I always call women young, so because I don't want to disrespect anyone's age. But
of course,
she's a little older than me. But a young lady walked up to me, introduced herself, from Seattle. Spent a lot of time with Seattle SuperSonics, right? And she's giving me the story. I'll make sure the whole.
I don't think he remembered the story.
I hold the Wemby thing down. She gave me a crazy story. She don't bring me anyone unless they want to be great. I say, wow.
What?
I wrote that shit down on my invisible pen and my invisible note.
So, this is what I gathered from this story. A random lady came up to him from the Seattle SuperSonics and said, "She doesn't bring me anyone unless they're great." Is she okay? Was this lady okay? He said she told me a story and she doesn't bring anyone unless... Is she all right? And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. For real. Like, what? Bro, use contact clues and fill it out. Okay, I'll use contact clues and fill it out. I'm assuming what he's saying is this is Wemby's trainer. And she used to work for the SuperSonics. But who doesn't... Because he said it, she said... She doesn't bring me anyone unless they're great. Is she saying she doesn't... I guess he's saying she doesn't take on any clients unless they're great? Who was her clients? That's what I want to know. Who else has she worked with? Yeah, contact clues are the best.
Pad, my motherfucking finger in hand, I wrote that one down. I ain't never heard nobody talk like that dealing with a player. That shit was fucking impressive. That
is a great way to look at it. Or just it'll charge.
I just want to know, who is it? Who has she worked with? I wish she would have told us more.
You up, you know.
I'm talking about especially like a woman.
That's what I'm saying. She sounds like Oracle from the Matrix. She sounds like it sounded like this wasn't real. Like this was like a simulation, or you know, she just kind of blew away with the wind after he talked to her, or she was just a dust cloud, or she was like in the clouds like Simba's dad, like Mufasa. I have no idea.
So yeah, don't bring me anyone unless they want to be great. I'm just not working with anyone. If they want to be great, bring them to me. I say, ooh.
Okay, all right, okay. So she told him, bring me people that want to be great, and she also works with Wimby. Okay, okay. I like that though. That's cool.
Wee. So yeah, she knows she is. Shout out to her, man. Much love and respect.
He doesn't know her name.
Also, greatness isn't a destination. It's a constant
Pursuit.
It's a pursuit. It's an action that you're always doing. And then when you see guys like Braun, who are, it's not like he arrived at greatness and put his feet up. He's a guy who's still busting his ass in the off season, year 20 plus, and he was coming under some scrutiny. Did you see his weightlifting video? Braun's weightlifting video. He was doing like a sumo squat.
We don't care. All right. Well, that was really nice. That was really cool to see. See, even Pat Bev don't care. That was really cool, man. It's nice. It's nice to see all the love that the Spurs are getting, and that's a good story. That's a really good story. You love to see it. We're gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I had no idea about this. How should we go about this? What should we do now? I feel like we have something else. Let's see. I think it was something else I was going to go over. I can't remember what it is. Do you guys know what I was going to go over? Very cool story. Great to see players working out together. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me see here. I think I saved something. What did I save? What did I save? Watch the clip where Pat Bev finds out about Karl Malone. He didn't know? How do you guys, speaking of predators, how do you guys feel about those videos on YouTube where they catch predators, right? Like film it, put it on YouTube or whatnot. How do you guys feel about those videos? That was staged. He knew. He had to have known. Like, there's no way. Everyone should know that. What happened with Carmelo? I don't like them. Risky. They ain't cops. It's like one of those where, like, if you say anything negative about those videos, people will say, like, oh, you're defending predators, right? I'm of one. There's only one, because I've seen these before. There's only one YouTube channel that I think not only does a good job, like, obviously they're going to do what they can to make it as entertaining as possible, but they genuinely do a good job and are pretty responsible with it, and that will be Skeeter Gene. Like, I think he genuinely does a pretty good job, or they do a pretty good job. And then they actually have, like, the person get arrested. They actually turn in the stuff, you know. But that dude who caught EDP, he's like one of the worst human beings ever. Or those people that, like, catch them, but then they just, like, beat them up, just assault them. I'm like, I don't like this. You know, it seems like some people do it just for an excuse to keep their fraternity days going, right? Just for an excuse to continue being awful people. And also, I guess it's just one of those things where the only good thing that comes out of these is just that you're aware of how often it happens, right? It's mostly just awareness. I don't think it really fixes anything. It doesn't fix anything. You know? And it's also one of those behaviors that should be shamed, but a lot of those people genuinely have like mental health issues, you know, to be attracted to a kid. Like it's an issue up there. So it's just one of those, like, how do we get to a point where we can address it and kind of help these people not do this, you know? Because you can do it through therapy, but a lot of people don't want to come out and say, yeah, this is a problem I'm having. And there's even some therapists that are pretty worried, at least from what I've seen, they're really worried about it. So when people come in to see them, you know, they might like automatically try to report something. I don't know, man. You know, we have courts to decide. It doesn't fix the problem though. You know what I mean? It's like the root of it. Like, how do we address the root of this? Because it's one of those behaviors that definitely should be shamed. But yeah, I just wonder, how do you address it? Because just catching them or whatever and putting it online and millions of people see, like, yeah, it shames them, right? But it's not fixing anything. I don't think the rates have gone down because of these videos. Like, it's a tough situation. Yeah, it's rough. It's crazy how prevalent it is. Yeah, it is crazy. The one thing that comes to mind is that would help is better education for kids. Because a lot of times the predators that they deal with are people in their own household. And also these predators that come after kids, they come after kids that aren't aware of like their bodies. Like they don't know how to, and this has been proven through studies. Like, and they've said this, right? Predators that come out and said, oh, I go after kids that can't name their body parts, right? So like maybe more education early on, so kids just like know what things are called in case something is going on. I think that would address it. That's a good way of addressing it. But like, as far as people having these urges, I don't know what you do with that, you know? So like, that would be a way to protect kids. But then I'm like, well, what do you do with the you know? Like getting locked up, you know, and then released doesn't give you like less urges. There's so many people that go in, come out, and do this exact same thing, right? Or just getting shamed for it isn't enough. Well, I was thinking of the church, because I know a lot of times like priests will be sent just to another church. You know, it's like they don't actually address it. So I guess they're not really shamed for it at all. They just like, oh, okay, we're going to relocate you so they can go do it somewhere else. Shame isn't enough. I just think shame isn't enough. It's a powerful tool, but it's not enough. Like Kendrick said, it's not enough. I remember I did not understand the stuff, and we had sex ed already. I remember you didn't understand it. When did you have it? I think we had it in like middle school. Like, I don't think I had it till later. It's so dependent on where you grew up as far as when you get it. But just like understanding what things are called can help kids. So you can actually say this person did this, or like even just saying, hey, it's not okay if, because you can put it in certain ways where you don't have to be like super explicit, just kind of like overarching, like, hey, it's okay, it's not okay for this person to do this. You know, consent and all that. Because yeah, most of the kids, let me see the statistic on this. Most of it is in your own household. And a lot of people, because you guys know I see clients all the time. I'm actually a therapist. I don't know if you guys knew that. But people will say, I had no idea what happened to me until I was older, you know? And that's a problem. It's not that they don't have memories of it. They just didn't know what was happening until they were older. And that's the issue. How many can I phrase it? I might have phrased this kind of weird. It got flagged? Oh, okay. It's here. Yeah, here it is right here. Look at this. Look at this statistic. Look at this statistic. Roughly 34% of abuse cases are committed by a family member. About 93% know their abuser. You get what I'm saying? So, like, these videos that are on YouTube, it's not really addressing most people, right? Like, because the people they catch are people that are on these, like, websites, very desperate. And it's, like, just some random person that put on their profile they're 18, but then you talk to them, they said they're a kid, and they're like, I'll still meet up with you, you know, those weirdos. But then it's like, they're not addressing this, you know? Only a small percentage involves strangers. That's a problem. Yeah. I don't know. That just came to my mind. Like, I actually do enjoy those, like, those Skeeter Gene videos. They're entertaining, and it is nice to see, like, because some of those people genuinely are monsters, right? And it's like, it's kind of nice to see them, like, get theirs. But just the overall issue that we're seeing, I don't know. You know? I had it when you were 10. I had first class at age 10. See, that's way too old. Like, a lot of kids are actually, if I hold on. Let's see the age here. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. What was the thing I was just on? Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. Because, yeah, once you get to, like, 10 to 12 or whatnot, you start understanding stuff a little better. But let's see. About 1 in 3 victims. Oh, wait, and familial. Hold on. Yeah, see, they're saying ages 5 or 11 are the most vulnerable. The median age for first abuse is under 9 years old. So, yeah, 10 is way too old. Around 20% of reported victims are under age 8. Yeah, it's too many people. Yeah, 10 is too old to get that. I think you're right. I think I might have had it at 10 too. What? It would be nice if you... I'm so confused what you're saying. It would be nice if you wouldn't know so that you could have a childhood, because I know... What? Boy-girl relationships? Oh, boy and girl friendships in the class got way worse. I have no idea what you're talking about. You should definitely know. My whole point was you should know before the age of 10 as far as, like, names for your body. So, and, you know, knowing that it's not okay for somebody to do something, so you can report it if it's happening. That's all I was saying. It's not a... What? Like, kids are being abused. What do you... Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. So you agree. Yeah, you confused me for a minute. You're like, it would be nice not to know. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to affect you. You're not having a child. If you're being abused, you're not having a childhood. You're not having a normal childhood. Hey, Caps. Just got out of work. What time is it? All right. What the heck were we gonna look at? I'm sorry. I got distracted. I started thinking about a video I saw, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about those. Because a lot of people were like, oh, thank you so much for the great work you're doing. And they're doing, it's good work, but it's also like, it's not really addressing anything, you know? It's not addressing the real issue. But then again, it's not like they would have like the power to do it, you know? So at what age is appropriate then? To know? Probably as soon as possible. Like, kids get abused really early on. These predators, these weirdos, they go after kids when they're really young. But you can, just like anything, any subject, you can dumb it down. It wouldn't be like education, sex education class you would get in high school, right? Like you don't have to do all that. Like, it would be a little bit more kid friendly, just about, hey, this is your, you know. I just feel like people are just too, like, I guess that word comes up again, pearl clutchy about stuff like this, when it's like, it would actually probably help kids, you know? Because these predators go after kids that do not know anything. Like, they know what they're doing. They've said this. They're like, this is who I target. The earlier the better. Yeah, basically. Yeah, as soon as you can. Yeah, I think a lot of people think like it'll be like a class where it's like, all right, now it's just like weird class, like, oh, here's a position. Like, no, no one's doing that. It would just be, hey, you know, some like watered down consent stuff, and hey, this is, you know, yeah, exactly, private parts. Yeah, exactly. That's the words you would use. Yeah, you wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't go too crazy, you know, because it's definitely a different type of education you get from, like, as you get older. The problem is nobody's getting it at all. And then, like, somebody in the chat just mentioned, he was like, I didn't get it till 10. That is way too late. That's a long year. I mean, hopefully you weren't, you know, but like, that's way too much time. Just because adults don't feel comfortable. That's not okay. But that's just like one way that comes to mind how you can protect kids. But as far as like the actual predators, how do you like help them? That's rough, man. Hey, we haven't seen this. I don't think we watched this. Have we seen? Oh yeah, we have seen this. I don't know if we ever uploaded it. What is this? No, we seen that. What else do we have, y'all? I know I had something else. Oh, it's on here. I found it. Oh, man. Parent age in America, because when you're young and you're not comfortably making enough money to stay at home and care for the kid, can you look up the average parent age in America? Because when you're young and you're not comfortably making enough money, the parent age in America, I think it's gotten older. Nobody's really, or a big chunk of Americans aren't making enough money, and it does make it very difficult to take care of your kids. Young parents are fun, but old parents have time, you know, like grandparents. Yeah, a lot of parents, as far as like when people are having kids, pretty sure it's gotten older, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like people like late millennials, even like, what's the oldest millennial? Like 41? I think the oldest millennial is 41. They're not making that much money. You know, inflation has gotten crazy, and people's paychecks haven't gotten better. So yeah, people like paycheck to paycheck. And then when you have not a great sense of community, you don't really have like other people helping you take care of kids, it gets pretty bad. But that makes it even more important, right? For kids to understand those things. You know? It makes it even more important. Yeah, it's not about how young parents are. And then if you even think about it, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I am curious about that because I'm pretty sure, logically, people would have been having kids earlier back in the day. People weren't as cynical about having kids because of maybe how the economy was. But let me see. Let's just bring up USA. Ugh. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I was yeah, I was right. Here it is. So you can see 1970, the age was 21, 80, 22, 90, 24, 2000, 25. Which makes sense. I think people were still feeling pretty good. Then 2025, 26, and now 27. So it's increasing as far as when people actually have children now. It's because of how the economy is. People don't want to have kids. Like you can't afford a house. Like you can't afford. So it's not about the age of the parent. It's just how the economy is and how people aren't making enough money. And people just aren't really that hopeful for, to do that. So, but yeah, it made sense in my head. I'm like, yeah, the age would have been younger back in the day. Clay, you typing so fast? I didn't think I was typing that fast. Yeah, I know, but my parents were working they butt off to finance our house, and by the time I was born, my mom was working 3 days a week. 3 days a week, 25 hours in those 3 days. I'm gonna have a controversial take. Shout out to your parents, man, but yeah, it doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, it actually doesn't have to be like that. Like there's so much money in this country. Like it shouldn't have to be like, you shouldn't have to like die, to try to afford a house. And homes have gotten so expensive now. But you say you're 15. Didn't you say you were like 15 last stream or something like that? So your parents, they would have got a house around when the market crashed, I would think, right? I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, so they would have got, it would have been a little, I'm not trying to diminish anything your parents did, because it's the same thing with my parents, but they would have got a house when the market was a little bit easier to get one. Yeah, like 2 years before that. Okay. Yeah, I was completely right. Dang, I was like spot on. Wait, was I spot on? No, I wasn't spot on. What year is it? It's 2025. No, I was spot on. Yeah, 2008. Yeah, 2008. Yeah, that's when everyone was getting a house. So yeah, don't compare your parents. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying don't compare your parents to what people are going through right now. Because yeah, homes in 2008, that's when homes were way cheaper. Like homes was really cheap. That's when my parents were able to get like a really big house. But now, like, that same house is worth maybe like 4 times as much they paid for it. Also, my father got the ground it built on from his father, so that was lucky. Yeah, that too. Yeah. I like you being in here, Clip. I like you being in here. I like these conversations. Because I think that sometimes, like, some of the things you bring up, like, you have some pretty, like, decent ideas, but I don't think it's like expanded out and probably I mean, I don't want to just like use your age against you, but you are 15, you know. But you're learning some of this stuff. But like, yeah, that I get what you were saying about the age thing. You're like, oh, well, maybe it's young parents or what? Nah. It's just the overall economy. People are much older having kids now. I think the marriage too. I think people are getting older, like waiting to get married a little bit older too. I mean, I don't have kids. I would not. I can't even fathom having a kid. Right? I can't even picture it. When I was a teenager, I was like, oh yeah, a kid by this age, and that would be great. And now I'm like, I don't know. That might be a minute. I should have bought a house instead of going to elementary school. Yeah. Why didn't you buy a house, bro? You need to get on your grind. I know I estimate they built it for 250,000. Now it's probably worth 1.5 million in my area. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been trying to convince my folk to like, I'm like, sell your house and, you know, move somewhere. I don't know. Because they work so hard. And I'm just like, you could probably get a pretty penny with that and just live somewhere else if you want it. A lot of people can't say that. If you didn't luck out in, you know, 2008 or, you know, long time ago, decades ago, then yeah, you're just kind of screwed. Not everybody, but, you know. 14-year-old clan realizing he ain't never owning his own place. I didn't think like that when I was 14. When I was 14, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll have a family and I'll have my own. Then I got older. I'm just like, oh wait, hey, this kind of sucks. I'm excited though. I'm excited to move to Japan. Like that's gonna be very nice. Just kind of starting over and, you know, maybe going in a different direction after that. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah, I know what I mean. All right. Okay. Real quick. Kids have always been expensive. They have always been expensive. I don't get it. Shout out to my parents out there. I don't get it though. I don't get it. All right. Completely forgot to go over this. So I wanted to go over this real quick. Wembanyama's warm-up explained. So I glanced across this and I just thought it would be nice to take a look at what Wemby's process is before going into a game. Oop. Hold on. Oh my God, you're loud. Let's turn that down. Turn the music off for a sec.
Warm-up routine, just get to the arena 15-20 minutes before the game and just hoop. I get to the arena about 1 hour 45 minutes before the game. The first thing I do is get
How early do other players, I mean, I'm not trying to glaze them, but how early do other players get to the game? I feel like 2 hours. I hear music. What are you talking about? Not on my end. That's them. That's not me. Yeah, I wonder how early players normally get to games. Nearly 2 hours seem really early.
Changed and get some treatments. I would say the main things are the feet and the core. The feet because it's for me, big area of improvement and very often overlooked.
Can you explain some of the unique tools or things that you use?
Anything that can give a mental and a nervous stimulation, spiked balls or mats, anything that really puts you out of your comfort zone. Juggling is.
Real talk, guys, this is kind of the reason why I'm not afraid of, I mean, I don't want to just knock on wood, but like, I'm not afraid of injuries really with Wemby because of stuff like this. Like, he's so freaking flexible. It was so many people bringing up like, oh, well, his frame and guys that are this tall get hurt and all this stuff, even though we actually went, I don't know if you guys recall this, but it was before he was even with us. We went back and we looked at all of the like freakishly tall players that have stepped foot in the NBA and what those looked like. And as far as injuries, it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. Risk for injury, but lots of guys his size had lengthy careers. But anyways, sorry, beside the point. But with him, he is so flexible and just, I don't know, man. Like, even when he tweaks an ankle, he just gets right back up because it's nothing, because he worked on that, right? He works on his feet like crazy.
One thing we do a little bit, but it always surprises people because it's unconventional. It's your mind going. I change up stuff so it doesn't get boring.
When you show up at the arena mentally, how do you kind of shift into game mode?
For me, it's really like slow, right before it starts. Everything goes silent, so only the game. Long ago.
That's like... that was kind of unreal what he just said. That's like something you'll see in a movie.
I didn't have a warm-up routine. Just get to the arena 15, 20 minutes before the game and just hoop. I get to the...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If players get there, how early do players normally get there? There's no way they get there 2 hours early. Probably like 45 minutes to an hour from the arena. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're there like maybe like 45 minutes before.
The arena.
Because think about how often they're traveling, right? Like, that's what makes this even more impressive. Like, you might have a back-to-back, like, and people want to relax before getting to the game. If you have a back-to-back, like, and you just traveled, I don't know, like, multi-hour plane ride, that's so impressive to still get there 2 hours before.
About 1 hour, 45 minutes before the game. The first thing I do is get changed and get some treatments. I would say the main things are the feet and the core. The feet because it's, for me...
When I played football, I was 3 to 4 hours early. Oh my God. Oh my God. But football, you don't have like a back-to-back. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have a game and you're there 2 hours early, and then you have a plane ride, and then you sleep, and then you have to drive to the arena, and you're there 2 hours before I don't know. That just seems really... It seems like a lot.
You know, big area of improvement and very often overlooked.
Can you explain some of the unique tools or things that you use?
Anything that can give a, mental and nervous stimulation, spiked balls.
Oh, wait. It just replayed. I'm just glazing too much. By the way, that's so funny you brought up Chet. Yeah, so that's Wemby's warm-up routine. You guys want to see Chet's? We don't judge, okay? Chat, we don't judge. No judging. No judging, okay? Be nice. I'm about to show you. Hold on, actually, hold on. Let me turn this off. There we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is Chet. This is Chet. F the limits. Oh, you guys can't see that. You can't see that. Hold on. It's not showing up on the thing. F the limits, guys. F the limits. There is no limit. Plus ultra. He was gonna do 15-pound weights, but he pulled out the 28s. He pulled out the 28s. There is no limits. While you sleeping, Chet Holmgren's working. That's right. That's right. Boy going in. Find the limits. Yeah, it says find the limits. Find the limits. We're gonna find that limit. I think what's the funniest, okay, honestly, like, no telling how many he did, but that's the weird part. Like, why is this posted? Like, all the things you could have been showing as far as a workout, we're showing him do dumbbell presses with 28-pound weights. And 7 seconds of it at that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh man. Yeah, let's find the spotter. Yeah, he's into it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. He probably did a multitude of them, I guess. He probably did a bunch of them. I mean, he does look tired. He probably did a bunch of them. That's crazy, though. Can he do a push-up? I think he can do a push-up. F the limits. Oh, wait. Find your limits. He could do quite a few of them, probably. He could probably find his limit. Okay. Anyways. All right. That's what we do here. We love Wemby, and then we hate on Chet a little bit. Chet, honestly, guys, Chet, it's way too late for this. We roast him too much. Chet is a very good player. I like Chet. He's a good role player, a really good role player, really good defender. He's an NBA champion. Using your legs is crazy. Oh man, yeah, he's doing a bunch of reps. That's what it is. He's doing a bunch of reps. It's just the clip is funny because it looks like he did like a few. He did a bunch of reps. He had to. He looks really cooked. Background music, yeah. Yeah, Scarface push to the limit. Push it to the limit. Limit! I don't even know the lyrics to that. I love Scarface. Scarface is my favorite movie, by the way. It's my favorite movie of all time. Oh yeah. Push it to the limit. Limit! You guys are awful, man. Stop making fun of him. I was just trying to show you how hard he's working. You guys are awful, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You guys are evil, man. You guys are evil. That's not cool. That's not cool. He's working out just like the rest of us. By the way, I took a personality test recently. Somebody said to do it. Have you guys ever took a personality test? Crap, I need to change this. Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of the night, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. Beefing with people is fun if you're a Spurs fan. There's like this one Atlanta Hawks page that will not leave me alone. Working out them sticks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those chopsticks about to turn twigs this offseason. He is not playing with y'all. You guys called him weak. Look at him now. I bet you guys look pretty stupid now, huh? Bet you guys look pretty stupid. What the heck is the cat cue? But yeah, have you guys ever did a personality thing? Do you know what your like letters are? I think a lot of people do it in Japan, apparently. He floats like a butterfly. That's so bad, bro. Not finishing that statement is crazy. That's crazy. I might steal your joke. He floats like a butterfly. Oh, dude, are we like all the same? INFJ. What's J? Which one is J? Yeah, which one is J? INFP? Yeah, I'm INFP too. I'm INFPA. Judge means judging. Oh, okay. I'll go to the page. Give me a second. Go ahead and set up this video for our peeps for tomorrow, since it's getting late and I have to actually go to bed tonight. Let's see. Are you talking about blood types? No, this is like a personality test. INFP, normal counselor therapist type. Oh, really? I judge people. That's funny. Could you do your astrology, your birth chart? I'm not like into astrology stuff. A lot of astrology stuff is like so vague till I'm just like, I feel like most people can land under some of these. But then again, I don't know too much about astrology. Clan, I used to watch the stream in first period. Why is it now late? What do you mean? You used to watch my streams during your first period class? That's crazy. Is that what you're saying? My thing about astrology is like it's accurate, but I don't believe it. It's like it's accurate, but a lot of it is just like anybody could land under those, you know? Like I remember I saw mine and it was about 3 of things on it that was wrong, and then everything was right. And it's very easy, if you want to believe it, you could easily just be like, oh, it was right, and ignore the parts it was wrong about. I feel like it does that for everybody. I think it's a fun thing. I guess I'm just not crazy when people live by it, you know? Just woke up from my 4-year coma. Can't wait to see Josh Primo. Oh man. Yeah, he's gonna be great this year. Josh Primo is gonna be great this year, man. I can't wait for you to see him either. Gosh, has it been that long? Fair enough. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Like, you know, I don't judge anybody that use them. It's just kind of like they're so vague. I'm just like, well, I mean, it's right, but they got stuff wrong too. And if you got stuff wrong, then it can't be right, you know? And like our genetics makeup is like so complicated and so diverse. So I don't think there is any way of like, because you were born at this part of the year, therefore you have this, you know, these traits. Like I don't know. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I feel you. I just think when you pull in all the planets, you get a more full picture. Yeah. The universe is really cool. Living up to the challenge of our rivals. Forgot to do that. There we go. Much better. It's crazy how accurate mine was. Yeah. They said Primo decided to start an OF after being set free. That's wild. You know a pet peeve of mine? One pet peeve I have is when people say something's wrong. This is just a random justified reason why something's wrong. Like some things we can all agree on, and I think we all would come to the same conclusion. Like, oh yeah, that's wrong, right? Like, crap, what's tomorrow? Thursday? Like, you know, like hurting other people. It's like, okay, you're intruding on their, you know, bodily autonomy. You're causing suffering, and universally, suffering is a negative feeling. It's not a pleasurable feeling. So it makes sense all of us can agree on that. But then some things, it's just like, wait, why is that wrong? People just say it's wrong. It's like, what actually makes that harmful? You know? Because you can get to the point where you could say like cookies are wrong. Like, oh, you can't have cookies because cookies are high in sugar and it could cause these issues. And it's like, well, in moderation, it's fine. If all you eat are cookies, then I guess that's bad. But that doesn't make the cookies bad. You know? I don't know. I know you was hyping that man up and he hyped himself up in therapy. Man, that was wild. What a wild story. When I got the news that he got dropped, I was like, what? Like I went live immediately. It was so many people in here. Because you guys knew he was my guy. That's connected to the Spurs. He was even like, I don't know. I texted, I didn't get anything back. I don't know what's going on. I went back and looked at them videos. I loved Primo, bro. He was so talented. He really screwed it up. Wait, I gotta find that live. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think I was very confused. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was just like I think I went on there and I was just like, what happened or something. Or what is going on, or let's see if we can find it. It's gonna take a minute. That might not take that long. We're already a year back. Because when did it happen? Did it happen 2023? Alright, so okay, that's when we got okay. Summer League. Okay. Yeah, here it is. What did Josh Primo do? Gosh, somebody said his girlfriend ruined him. They had no idea what was going on. There was a lot of people in here, that live stream. Oh yeah, and this was bad. I had just made this. I literally just made this. We just had a new design for Josh Primo. Yeah. The biggest hit to your credibility ever? Not really. Not really. I stick by or I stand by the fact that Primo is very talented. Like, I had no idea that would have happened, you know? Like, how would I have known that? Now, somebody tried to call me out on my credibility, and they said, you said that we would build a team around Luka Samanic, and you said that we will build a team around Lonnie. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever said that. I don't know what that person was going on about. I don't think I ever said we could build a team around Luka Samanic. I don't think that's something that ever came out of my mouth. But yeah. That guy took that and he was like, he rolled with that. What else is worse for your credibility? I guess nothing else. Pat Bev couldn't believe it when he heard it. It was wild. Yeah, because I was out when it happened, and then I got home and went live right when I got home, and I was like, what did Josh Primo do? Somebody, Jeremy Sohan describing the team. We got a bunch of killers out here, FBI. His name was perfect for San Antonio, bro. Yeah. He was good. And people will say he wasn't that good. You were just over. And I was like, no, Josh Primo was good. He had a lot of potential. A lot of potential. But, you know, it happens. Pat Bev didn't react to Primo. We're talking about Karl Malone. Oh, okay. Oh. All right, y'all. I am hopping off. I'll be back on Friday night. I'll have to record quite a few for Friday night because I'll be leaving this weekend. But I should be back. We'll probably do enough segments up to Tuesday. So I'll come Friday and then come back on Tuesday, I think. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. Maybe one day you can get Primo back for a podcast. If I got Primo on, there's no way he would talk about what happened. There's no way. I would have to grill him. All right, y'all. Have a good night.